What's up, Raptors fans? Welcome to the Hordes Report. I will be live streaming now. I was not intending on live streaming, but boy, oh boy, what a game this has turned into. How is everyone doing today? The Raptors are up. Oh, well, I guess my scoreboard's a little bit ahead of me, but the Raptors are up 12 points. Still not a safe lead considering the Knicks. They can get points in a hurry, but I like what I'm seeing from the Raptors. At least their offense, anyways. All right, 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Raptors are up 12. Fred VanVleet is bringing the ball up for the Raptors. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7. Fred guarded by Derek. Looking for OG, who's guarded by Obi Toppin. Takes a step back. 3. Whew, just comes up short. Just comes up short. That's okay. We had an amazing third quarter. That was fun to watch. That was a really fun quarter to watch for the. Well, if you're a Raptors fan, it is fun to watch, but I like what I saw from the Raptors. Everyone was stepping up. Alrighty, here comes the fourth quarter. I like for all the hate that Gary Trent Jr. has been getting. Kawhi Leopard, how's it going, my friend? I'm good. How are you doing? For all the hate that Fred VanVleet, or excuse me, Gary Trent Jr. has been getting, his deflections have been huge. Absolutely massive today. I like Gary Trent Jr., man. I really do. What's up, brother? I was busy during the game. How's the game been looking? Bro, I have a hot take, says Scrambles. How's it going, guys? Thank you for being here. Honestly, I was having a lazy day. I've been feeling so exhausted. Kind of been taking a break from the YouTube thing. Like fire Scrambles, I want to hear it. And I was having a sad, like, lazy day. It's raining here in British Columbia. And this game got me energized. I'm not going to lie. Especially the second quarter and the third quarter. I was like, all right, I get to live stream this. It took me a little while to get on here, but I was not intending on live streaming this watch along. But the Raptors have just been amazing today. Scrambles, I want to hear your fire hot take. Let's hear it, man. This is Ahmed. This game has been good. The Raptors were almost down at one point, I believe 17 or 18 points. Scrambles, wow. I thought you were going to say something bad about Fred VanVleet. That is a really hot take. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Fred VanVleet, best point guard in the NBA. That's a really hot take. You remember when Fred said about Laurie? What did he say about Laurie? I know all he said mostly Scrambles for the most part has been that Lowry has really mentored him and he's been a big part about him, big part in helping him grow. This is Ahmed. The game has been amazing, man. The Raptors were down almost 18 points. They come back in the second quarter. They made it like a 4 point game, and then the third quarter they just went off making basket after basket, 3 pointer after 3 pointer. Man, I'm telling you, this is Ahmed. You're missing an amazing game, man. The Raptors were down big and looked like they were losing. And Scrambles, I'll get to you in just a second. But this is Ahmed. So far, OG's been killing it. Trent's been killing it with his deflections, his steals. Gary Trent Jr.'s got 22, 3 assists, and 4 steals. OG Anunoby's got 29 points. Fred VanVleet, who was struggling a little bit, has finally got 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. And man, Svi Mykhailiuk has looked pretty decent too with his 3 point shooting. Malachi Flynn came in for a moment there too in the third quarter. So yeah, man, really super fun game to watch. Scrambles. All right. Any PG who disagrees, come play in Toronto, says Scrambles. You know what? I wouldn't. That is a really hot take, Scrambles. That's a really hot take. I want to hear what you guys think about that. When Curry was everyone's, Kyle was Fred's number one. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Talking about Malachi Flynn, he's in the game, guys. Fourth quarter has started. No, the Raptors definitely play a very high pace basketball. All right, Fred VanVleet has the ball. He's been guarded by R.J. Barrett, I believe that was. All right, Knicks got the ball now. Thanks for the update, bro. No worries, man. Absolutely. Derrick Rose has been guarded by Fred VanVleet. He's also, man, just such a solid defender. He does not get enough credit. Look, he's diving for the ball there Ultimately, the Raptors get it. Now, Precious Achiuwa's bringing the ball up. Gives it to Chris Boucher, who's going to jack up that three. I'm telling you right now, bring Curry, bring Trey. Says Scrambles. Scrambles. That's a pretty hot take. I'm not gonna lie. Chris Boucher got the block. Got the block. 3-point shot blocked by Chris Boucher. And Gary Trent Jr. is bringing it up. Bringing it up. He's bringing it up. What's he gonna do? He gives it to Chris Boucher, and they lose the ball. Luka is maybe the only one Fred can't stop. You know what, Scrambles? Hey, you got a hot take, but you do make a good point. He can shut down a lot of point guards. That's for sure. All right, Precious Achiuwa aggressively running up the court, attacking the basket, nearly gets it, gets his offensive rebound, misses. Chris Boucher gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. There we go, guys. What a game. 10:20 to go in the fourth quarter. I'm getting chills, man. My hairs are rising on my arms, I swear. About to turn Super Saiyan here. The Raptors are playing some unbelievable basketball, and this is a night where OG Anunoby's been really carrying us, and then Gary Trent stepped it up. Iman quickly attacking the basket, gets fouled by Precious Achiuwa, who's trying to block the shot. But my God, how about that tip by Chris Boucher, man? It doesn't get enough credit. Yeah, this is the Knicks announcers, and they're praising Chris Boucher for that block. And then gets an offensive rebound put back. That's Chris Boucher. All right, Iman quickly to the free throw line. Makes the first. Well, I guess you guys have the little scoreboard update there. What do you think is going to happen to Dragic? That's a very interesting situation, man. This is Ahmed. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't hope they buy him out. I hope he gets some minutes and hopefully his value raises. But, hey, man, we've been playing really well without him, right? So, it's funny seeing the two Canadians, Chris Boucher and RJ Barrett, talking to each other while Iman quickly takes that free throw. So, funny lineup here. You see Malachi Flynn and Fred VanVleet together in the court, on the court, and this is the fourth quarter. Justin Champagnie's in the game as well. Wow, that's a really interesting lineup. Justin Champagnie, Fred VanVleet, Malachi Flynn. Fred for the three. He misses. So Justin, Fred, Malachi, Precious, and Chris Boucher. Those are our five on the floor right now. Why no one's talking about poor Barnes? Kawhi, I know, man. I've been taking a break from YouTube. I was actually not making any for the last like 3 days or 2 days, whatever it's been. But I want to make a video on that, but I've been really busy with life, man. Oof. RJ Barrett with the dunk. He made a nice little cut. Knicks are only down 10 points. We need some offensive production. All right, Fred VanVleet gives it to Chris Boucher, who takes the three. Nearly rims out. Justin Champagnie gets the offensive rebound. Put back, misses. Knicks coming the other way. Chris Boucher fouls RJ Barrett, who was going up for the basket. Oh, man. Come on. Raptors, we got to keep this going. Justin Champagnie should have made that, but he was like, he was going up for contact, but RJ Barrett makes it first. As you guys see on the scoreboard, it's 84 for the Knicks, 93 for the Raptors. Raptors take a timeout, much needed timeout. Yeah, no, Kawhi, I wanted to make a video on that, man, but I just never got around to it, to be honest. I've been so busy with life, and it's been life's been busy, my friend. Life's been busy. All right, let's turn the volume down a little bit. I don't want to get copyrighted here. Have you guys been watching the whole game? Scrambles, you're talking about Fred VanVleet. How are you liking Fred VanVleet in today's game? What do you think about the hate he's been getting? Fred VanVleet has been getting so much hate. A lot of people said he wasn't the starting, or he wasn't the point guard for the Raptors. He struggled obviously a little bit with shooting wise too, but I know, man. We do definitely miss Scotty Barnes in this game, though, Kawhi. You're right. Let's see what the other scores are. Let's keep an eye on our division rivals. The Celtics are up 4 points versus the Bulls. Cleveland Hornets, it's a 2-point game. Cleveland's up 2. Cleveland's playing pretty decent. I don't get the Fred VanVleet hate. The man is the heart of the team, says this is Ahmed. I agree. I absolutely agree. He's a leader in there, man. He's a leader in that locker room. He's a leader in the locker room. And look, man, he's taking Malachi Flynn under his wing, if you want to call it, right? We saw that last season, too. Yeah, the Tampa season. I keep mixing up the Tampa season with the bubble season. Fred out there grinding minutes. He really is, man. He really is. And he's learning his new role. You know, people got to take it a little bit easy on him. I mean, they're saying he can't pass, he can't do this, but let the man go. He's 27 years old, right? Evan Mobley having a big game. The Rookie of the Year is going to be a really tight race. Evan Mobley, 15 points, 10 rebounds for the Cavs. This game was won in the third, says Scrambles. I know, I hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Touch wood right here. The Knicks are trying to make a comeback, but we need some scoring offensively. And look, the Raptors' three-point shooting just came alive in that third quarter, right? So it looks like Fred VanVleet's getting a little bit of work on his thumb here. They're wrapping some tape around him. Man, I love these side court cameras they do when they're game stoppage. It's like 4K high def. Alright, let's go back to the game here, guys. Gary Trent Jr. is in the game. Of course, we need some production, so. Alright, RJ Barrett misses the shot. I hate looking at that score, man. He keeps spoiling everything for me. On my scoreboard, it's showing on the game I'm watching, it's showing 93. On there, it shows 96. Malachi Flynn gives it to OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby takes... Nope. He's thinking about it. He takes a sidestep three. Makes the three. Makes it. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. OG's having himself a game. 8:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Derrick Rose has it. Guarded by Justin Champagnie. RJ Barrett. To Julius. Is that Julius? That does not look like... No, that's... Sorry. That's Alec Burke. Derrick Rose guarded by Justin Champagnie. He's trying to break his ankles, but... Oh, nice lefty by Derrick Rose. Makes a basket. 10-point game. Malachi Flynn has it. Gives it to Precious. Gives it to Gary Trent Jr. Who takes a little jump shot inside the three-point line. Makes it. Makes that jump shot. Gary and OG have been carrying this team, man, the entire game. It's been a beautiful game to watch. Oof, the Knicks make a three-pointer. Oh, man. Iman quickly. This guy's a sophomore, too. He was drafted a few spots, I believe, ahead of Malachi Flynn. All right, Flynn gives it to Precious. Gets the ball back. Flynn has the ball. Gives it to Justin Champagnie. Ooh, he gets the foul call. Nice pass by nice pass by Malachi Flynn to Justin Champagnie. I like how Nurse is using the bench, man. I really like it. All right, Justin Champagnie heading to the free throw line. Holy moly, Gary Trent Jr., 25 points. OG Anunoby's already got 32 points, and there's 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the fourth. OG might just end up the game with 40 points. Oh my goodness, he's 12 of 23, 52%. He's 44% from the three-point line, 4 of 9. Fred VanVleet's sitting. It must be some sort of injury or something. Justin Champagnie makes both free throws. Raptors up 11 points. Man, what a big game for Gary Trent and all of these guys. All right, RJ Barrett takes the three, guarded by OG, misses. Raptors get the defensive rebound. Precious Achiuwa gets the defensive rebound. Malachi Flynn is bringing the ball up. 11-point lead. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Malachi Flynn driving the ball, looking somewhere. Trying to give it to OG. They're guarding him tightly. Gives it to Precious Achiuwa, who has the ball, who's trying to do something. 2 seconds left. Takes the jump shot, air ball. That was not a good possession. Should have gotten it to Gary Trent Jr. 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. 11-point game. Man, Mitchell Robinson just makes our team look small. The guy's 7 foot. All right, there we go, guys. Julius Randle is in the game now. It gets interesting. It's a very interesting lineup we're going with here, though. Malachi Flynn is in the game. It's kind of interesting to see. Ooh. Mitchell Robinson was going in for the dunk, but Justin Champagnie tried to contest it and guarded him. And Mitchell Robinson's going to the free throw line. He missed a dunk. Good contest by Justin. I like it. Man, if we win this game, touch wood, guys. Touch wood. If we win this game, we're gonna be what, 5-3? The Knicks are what, 4-1 this season. Let's take a look at the standings for the NHL. Excuse me, not NHL, NBA. Yeah, the Knicks are first in the East. So technically, I know it's early in the season. We're beating the top team in the East, standing wise, anyways. Flynn did go. Says Scrambles. Scrambles, you must be ahead of me. I'm missing something here. All right, Mitchell Robinson makes the second free throw. Knicks down 9 points, 91. Oh yeah, there we go. Flynn is, Fred VanVleet is back in the game. He gets fouled by Iman quickly. All right, we need some points, man. We need some points. This is way too close for comfort. Yeah, Raptors are 4-3. They're 7th in the East right now. So we win this. We're in the 5-win range. It looks like some other teams have lost. Hornets have lost, and they have 5 wins. So, all right, Fred VanVleet gives the ball to OG Anunoby, who takes the 3. Svi Mykhailiuk, offensive rebound. He got pushed. He got pushed by Julius Randle. He got like a little... Oh, man, come on. All right, Derrick Rose has the ball. He's guarded by Svi Mykhailiuk. Now he's attacking the basket. Woo! Raptors steal the ball. Gary Trent Jr. is bringing the ball up. Give it out, Gary. Give it out. Give it out. Gary, come on. You're going 1-on-2, my friend. Kick it out to someone. Knicks shoot a 3. Oh, just misses. Just misses. Khem Birch gives the ball to Gary Trent Jr. who's attacking the basket. There we go. There we go. Raptors back up 11. What a game at Madison Square Garden. Derrick Rose has it, guarded by Fred VanVleet. Julius Randle guarded by OG. Derrick Rose shoots the 3, misses the 3. Svi Mykhailiuk for the defensive rebound, gives it to Fred VanVleet. All right, Fred VanVleet has it. He's guarded by Iman quickly. OG is setting a screen. Fred VanVleet versus Julius. He gives it to OG, who's attacking the basket. Gives it to Khem Birch. Khem Birch thought about the 3. Gives it to Fred. Shoot the 3, my friends. 3 seconds left. Fred for the 3. Misses. Khem Birch. Offensive rebound. Gary Trent Jr. for the 3. Misses. OG Anunoby with the offensive rebound. Oh my god, he misses, but he got fouled. Wow, what a sequence there. Oh man, you guys... I'm getting goosebumps watching this game, man. It feels like a playoff game. This is an intense game. OG Anunoby going to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw. All right. Oh man, the Knicks announcers are mispronouncing his name so poorly. Anunoby. It's Anunoby. Anunoby. All right. OG makes his second free throw as well. Raptors 104, Knicks 91. All right, Kemba bringing the ball up, guarded by Malachi Flynn. Or excuse me, no, Malachi Flynn for Fred VanVleet. He gets a screen set by Mitchell Robinson. Fred VanVleet is doing an amazing job of staying on him. Gives it to Iman quickly for the 3. Misses. Fred VanVleet gets the defensive rebound. Svi has impressed me a lot so far this season. Says this is Ahmed. Me too, man. Me too. I like his size he brings. OG Anunoby has the ball. It's guarded by Julius Randle. Takes a 3-pointer. Gets fouled. Yeah, he fouled him. Come on. RJ Barrett for the 3. Makes the 3. Raptors timeout. Oh, man. We're just like holding on to like a broken rope here for the win. Raptors need a few buckets here, man. Raptors up 10 points. 4:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Raptors timeout. Oh, man. This is killing me. All right, let's check the stats here. OG's got to have like, oh yeah, OG's got a big night. 34 points. Trent's got 26. Fred's got 14. We need a little bit more production from someone else, man. Our bench has got 4 points from Birch, 3 points from Flynn, 2 points from Boucher, 4 points from Delano Banton, 2 points from Justin Champagne with 5 rebounds. Naveen, the score is up there. It's I can tell you the score though. Raptors 104, Knicks 10 or 94. Sorry. OG looking fatigued, says Mike. Yeah, he does. Fred OG All Stars, dude. I'm telling you, Scrambles. I'm gonna give you props, man. If Fred gets it, I'm making a video. I'm gonna give you a shout out saying you're the first one to. Well, you're not the first one, but yeah, Mike, it is a monster effort. Yeah, if Fred becomes an All Star, Scrambles, I'm gonna say you said it. Not a lot of people have been saying it after the season has started. A lot of people were saying OG and Fred potentially All Stars after before the season, but everyone's been hating on Fred ever since the season started. So. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate all you guys being here. Bring Steph Curry, bring Trey, bring Shea, bring Ja. I don't care. Fred will shut you all down. All right. Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you, Scrambles. Oh my God, I'm not watching the game. I have a lot of schoolwork, but how are we winning? We were down pretty bad. Rube, we were down terrible, man. We were down like 18 points. What happened was the Raptors chipped away. They got some baskets from OG, who's been having a big game. And then the third quarter, it looked like every Raptors player was hitting a three-pointer. Svi, OG, Trent was hitting so many threes. And then we have Fred who is finally getting his shot going a little bit in the third quarter as well. So that's how we came back. That third quarter was huge for us. Absolutely massive. But yeah, no, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. I wasn't planning on broadcasting this game, but man, the Raptors got me energized. I got goosebumps. I said, why not? I was having a lazy day. It's raining here in BC, and I was like, we gotta, man. We gotta. I know. Rube, it's amazing. I didn't think the Raptors were gonna lose that bad. I was like, they gotta put up a little bit more fight, but that third quarter was just amazing for the Raptors. In fact, let me tell you the statistics of how many points the Raptors scored in that third quarter. Whew. Third quarter, Raptors scored 38 points to the Knicks 22. That's why we're back in the game. Only one player concerned me to Fred. Who's that? Is that Luka? Scrambles? If you guys want to like this video, if you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome as well, guys. All right, back in the game. 4:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Fred VanVleet is bringing the ball up. Let's go Raptors. Other than Luka, who's a forward PG. Yeah. All right, Fred VanVleet has the ball. Gives it to OG, who's guarded by... Ooh, nice pass by OG. Gary Trent for the three. Misses. Drew Holiday. Yeah, Scrambles, you're right. He's a tough dude. I really like him. Underrated point guard. Kemba has the ball. Guarded by OG Anunoby. Ooh, interesting matchup. Ooh. Iman quickly guarded by Gary Trent Jr. He's almost lost the ball. Gary Trent has it. Oh, Kemba for the three. Misses. Kem Birch with the defensive rebound. Is Fred, OG, Gary Trent Jr. okay? I saw that they had an injury scare from tweets on Twitter. Roop, I'm not sure. I didn't see anything. Fred was getting his thumb wrapped around by tape. I don't know about Gary Trent, though. All right, Fred has the ball. He's doing something against Julius. Step back three. Yeah! Ooh, big basket by Fred. Big basket. It's already 2:26 here remaining in T-Dot. 2:26 in the game? Oh, man, what a big shot. All right, Iman quickly guarded by Svi Mykhailiuk. Or do you mean 2:26? Oh, quickly, Randall misses the three-pointer, so he gets the defensive rebound. Fred VanVleet bringing the ball up. Let's go Raptors. All right, he loses his defender. Oh, he should have taken that. Kemba slipped. Fred VanVleet has the ball, looking to do something. Gives it to Svi Mykhailiuk. Take that three, man. Take that three. Svi Mykhailiuk sidestep three. RJ Barrett bringing it up. Gives it to Kemba, who's guarded by Svi Mykhailiuk, but Kemba Walker fell down. They called a foul on Svi Mykhailiuk. Oh, man. What a shot by Fred VanVleet, though. He is guarded by Julius Randle, and he did a little step back. Not step back three. He did a little dribble step back three, if you want to call it. All right. RJ Barrett guarded by Gary Trent. Kemba guarded by Fred. Iman quickly attacking the basket. Oh, gives it to Mitchell Robinson. Oh, that was a foul on Kem Birch. He slapped Iman Quickly's hand, who was going up for layup, but he missed that, obviously. All right, Raptors basketball. OG Anunoby has the ball, guarded by Julius Randle. He's attacking the basket, gives it to Cam Birch, who does a little jump shot push layup, and gets the basket. 1:57 to go in the fourth quarter. Raptors are up 15. Pascal Siakam is clapping. Wow. Just what a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. Kemba with a little floater makes a basket. All right, Knicks 96. Oh, yeah. Knicks 96, 109 for the Raptors. Fred bringing the ball up, 1:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, man. OG Anunoby has the ball, guarded by Julius Randle. What a big game for OG Anunoby. What a huge game for OG Anunoby. He's guarded by Julius. He's putting the moves on him. Sidestep 3, gets fouled. And no call. Oh, RJ Barrett attacking the basket against Gary Trent Jr. What? Gary Trent Jr. stole the ball, but he's out of bounds. But they called a foul on Gary Trent Jr. How? He got the ball. He got the ball. Oh my God, this is the ball. He literally took the ball and they got pushed out of bounds because obviously RJ Barrett was driving. They called a foul on, man, come on. They called a foul on Gary Trent Jr. 1:24 to go in the fourth quarter. I want to check how many points OG Anunoby has gotten because he's having a big game. The defensive intensity is amazing. Our offense will boost when Spicy comes back, says Mike. Yeah, man. Mike, this game has been something, man. I'm telling you. We're not known for our offense, apparently, like our half-court offense, but the Raptors have been putting up some points thanks to OG Anunoby, who's got 34 points. All right, there you go. He misses the free throw. OG with the defensive rebound. Excuse me. Fred is bringing the ball up. He's being double-teamed, nearly lost the ball. Oh, I thought he turned it over. The ball went out of bounds, but luckily it's the Raptors basketball still. And the Knicks are arguing that it's Nick. Oh. Oh, so they're going to review the play. That's what's going on. The Knicks were double teaming Fred VanVleet, and then Fred eventually lost the ball. Ah, that's a foul. Yo, can you see high run in there? High run in there. Oh, what the hell? So they're just calling a jump ball, I guess. I thought they were calling jump ball. All right, OG Anunoby versus OG Anunoby versus Mitchell Robinson. He wins the ball. Oh shit! Excuse my language, guys. Cam Birch got it, but he threw it to Fred VanVleet, and who lost the ball, or he threw it right to a Knicks player. And the Knicks shoot a 3, and they make a 3. My God, what a game! Run in there. I already said hi. Run in there. That's my little cousin bugging me. Oh man, that's straight to RJ Barrett, the Canadian who's having himself a pretty good season. Whew. Intense game, man. Intense game. If you guys want to like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the Warrich Report. Twitter is Warrich Duh. Let's see. Man, close game so far. Intense game. I like what I'm seeing from the Raptors. They got to hang on to this, though. They better not blow this lead. So far, we're up 9 points with 1:07 to go in the fourth. Oh, man. What an intense game. The Raptors have to hold on to this. Let's see how everyone else is doing. All right. The Bulls are beating the Boston Celtics. Chicago Bulls 124, Boston Celtics 112. Honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I think the Celtics made a mistake hiring a different coach. As Raptors fans, we know this. Stevens is a really good coach, man. I know it's a young season, and we don't want to get too crazy with the predictions, but it might be a little bit of a hot take. Rube says, bro, the whole Raptors team is getting drug tested after this. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? All right, guys, I'm behind on that scoreboard. You guys see right there. Or I should say right, where did it go? Right there. But all right, Raptors 109, Knicks 100. Gary Trent Jr. has the ball. He's being double teamed. Nearly lost the ball. Has it. He's guarded by 2 Knicks players. Gives it to Svi Mykhailiuk, who gives it to OG Anunoby, who puts it in, who forces dunks, almost like a forced dunk, if you want to call it. Raptors win, says Mike. All right, Sweet Mihailuk. That's a kickball, but I'll take it. Goes in for the dunk. There you go. There you go. Let's go Raptors. Mike, you're ahead of me, my friend. Kemba with the floater. Makes it. All right, I'm 30. I got 38 seconds. I know, Mike, you're done, but they're still double teaming. Sweet Mihailuk has the ball. He's almost being triple teamed at the backcourt. Gives it to Gary Trent Jr., who gives it to Fred VanVleet. Gives it to Svi. OG has the ball. 25 seconds left in the game. Raptors win. Raptors win. Raptors win. Oh, OG nearly lost the ball. He's driving now. Give it to Kem Birch, who lays up a little floater. Misses. Julius Randle the other way. Got the rebound. He's attacking the basket. Has nowhere to go, but he's forcing it up. Makes the basket. All right. Knicks 104. Raptors 113. Raptors win. Raptors win. Raptors win. Let's go Raptors. What a beautiful win today. Against the top team in the East that was, what, 4-1? 5-1? I want to give you guys the standings right now before I end the stream. What a beautiful stream that was, guys. Thank you for being here. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. But, man, we just beat one of the best teams in the NBA record-wise. I know it's early in the season, guys, but yeah, they're 5-1. We handed them the second loss of the season. Raptors are 5-3. What a beautiful game, guys. Let's go Raptors. Let's go Raptors. And thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate all of you guys being here. If you guys got any questions, you can always let me know right here. I'll answer the questions for you guys. But beautiful game, man. The Raptors really won that second, third, and fourth quarter. But Scrambles, I don't know if you're still here. He called it. He said the Raptors won the game in the third quarter. They had 38 points in the third quarter. Big game. Everyone was hitting baskets. Huge game from OG Anunoby. Let me give you the statistics here, guys. OG Anunoby had himself a massive game. I believe he had like 36 points. Yeah, so OG's got 36. Gary Trent, 26. Mihailuk, big game off of the bench too. Andrew says, let's go. Let's go Raptors. Mihailuk's got 15, 5, and 5. Wow. Well, actually not off the bench. I think he started. Yeah, he started. Sorry, guys. Fred VanVleet, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. And they're interviewing OG Anunoby. I can bump the volume up so you guys can hear it. Andrew says, Warwick, big win, buddy. Absolutely, Andrew. Let's go. Oh, man. 13 of 27 from the field. 4 3-pointers made. Naveen says, win, win, win. All we do is win, win, win. That's 4-game winning streak now. Huge win for the Raptors. Raptors beat like the top 15 teams. Let's go, says Ravi. Big, huge win, man. Huge win for the Raptors. Oh, you have no Andrew. I was having a sad, depressing day. It's raining here. I was telling these guys in British Columbia. And I'm sleepy as hell. And I watched the second quarter. I got energized. The third quarter just woke in me, man. I'm still getting goosebumps. I don't know if you guys can see my hair just rising up, man. The Raptors are killing it, guys. Rashawn says, W. All we do is win, win, win. What a beautiful game that was. Huge win. Stephen A is going to suck the North, says Life of Robble. 26 for Gary Trent. Yeah, Mike. Gary had a huge, huge game too. Let's not dismiss his effort. He put up some huge baskets. Those 3-point bombs, bro, says Andrews. Absolutely, man. That third quarter was huge for us. We put up 38 points. That was a beautiful win, guys. I'm so happy the Raptors won. I mean, at one point, this is the second quarter. I know it's early, but at one point, I believe they were down 18 points, and the Raptors forced the game back. Man, OG was huge for us. He kept us in the game, and then some guys made some really big baskets. Gary Trent Jr. had so many deflections. Oh, guys, I'm drooling right now as I talk. That's how excited I am. Sethwan says, missed most of the game because of ball trial, but damn, I was so happy to come home to this amazing dub. OG 36 was amazing. Sethwan, if you missed it, let me recap it for you. Raptors are down about 18. I believe it was in the second quarter. OG makes some baskets. Some other guys make some baskets as well. And then the third quarter, man, like someone said, the bombs, those 3-point, Andrew was saying, those 3-point bombs just went off. Kobe after every shot because everything was going in. Like Gary Trent was hitting it. He's got those deflections. He's getting so many steals for the Raptors. Leads to a lot of fast break points. Yeah, no kidding, Mike. Yeah, we do. We got 4 league leaders in deflections. Fred VanVleet, we know he's really good. OG Anunoby's defense is good as well. A lot of deflections led to a lot of fast break points for the Raptors. And then the third quarter, man, Sweet Mihailuk, Fred VanVleet started getting his shots up too. Malachi Flynn was in the game. He made a 3-pointer. Chris Boucher made some. OG Anunoby was doing his thing all game long. Gary Trent was hitting some big threes as well. Awesome show, says Naveen. Naveen, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I know 36 points for OG, man. Huge game, and Ravi says when's the next game? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Next we gotta get revenge. Mike, the Wizards have been on something, man. I'm telling you guys, the Wizards are not the Wizards of last year. They got a well-rounded team this year. Oh, and they just they're beating? Oh no, they're down to the Atlanta Hawks. But the Wizards right now are third in the East. They're 5-1. The question is always asked myself is when are they gonna put us on MSM? Says Life of Robble. Madison Square Garden. Sui was good. Andrew, Sui was huge for us. Sui had himself a massive game today. Just made some really clutch baskets. I know in the first quarter, how long are you streaming, bro? I'm probably going to go in a few minutes, unless you guys want me to stream more. What do you guys think? Do you guys want me to stream a little bit longer? I can take questions. I can answer. But, man, I'm just getting goosebumps. I'm also sweating because it's freezing. It's winter time here. But, yeah, man. Pascal Siakam and Barnes was out as well, says Roop. Yeah. A lot of people were saying we're not the same without Barnes, but yeah, almost put up 40 points in the third quarter. Manos, yeah, we had about 38. Mainstream media stream more, says Life of Robbo. All right, guys, I'll keep going. My Ravi Mali, my little cousin here, is he's trolling me, saying more. I'll keep going, guys. Knicks fraud, says Andrews. Knicks are a good team. I don't know what switch in that third quarter. It's like something. You literally turned the switch on and off. That's what happened with the Raptors in that third quarter. Their defense was clutch. They're getting steals. I know, Andrew, me too. I'm super hyped, man. I mean, Julius Randle was killing us in that first quarter alone. He had about 18 points. That's Julius Randle, and my goodness, man, that was something, guys. That was some sort of win. That was a beautiful win. I cannot even put it into words. I'm drooling. I gotta get some water, man, here, but I gotta take a breather because that's how excited I am. So Raptors moved to 5-3. I'm gonna update you guys on the standings right now because some other teams were playing as well. Roop says, I was really worried about playing this game without Barnes, but this game reassured me that this Raptors team is a different breed. Roop, man, you took the words out of my mouth. This team can make it to the finals, says DM. Never say never, man. Never say never. Hey, I said the Raptors were going to be a top 5 team in the East, maybe top 4, so never say never. As it currently stands, guys, all right. So I know these aren't updated, but the Raptors have 5 wins. The Hornets lost today. I think it also depends on point. Yeah, so we should be above the Hornets. We're a top 5 team right now, I believe. OG, oh my, says Men Simran. Man, that was a beautiful win. Knicks had some lucky shots in the second Q. Raptors kept up defensive intensity. Absolutely, man. I like the different lineups that Nick Nurse was going with, too. He went a little bit deeper into the bench. Justin Champagnie had about, 5 rebounds in, 6 minutes played. 6 minutes played. I think he should get a few more minutes, or he should get a few minutes during any Raptors game. Obviously, Raptors are a good rebounding team this year, but, man, if you can get an extra few rebounds, I would love that. New York Knicks did better than the Celtics at least, but Raptors still won, says Ravi. Yeah, no, the Celtics game, we absolutely blew them out. What place do you think the Raptors are going to get in the East, says Shashank? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I called it before the season started, Shashank. I said the Raptors are going to be top 5, maybe top 4. Look, it doesn't seem too far-fetched now because a lot of Raptors fans were saying that. A lot of Raptors fans were saying this is going to be a 10th, 9th place team. We'll be lucky if we're in the in the play-in tournament, but look, it's still early, right? It's still early, guys. We're 5-3. It's 8 games into the season. Perfect pronunciation, says Shashan. Oh, awesome. Why do you think Precious has been struggling, says Medicinal Blood? Medicinal, I think it's one of those things, man. He's 22 years old. I think we always get so high and low on players, especially young players. They're gonna go through the ups and downs. When they're high, we're really high on them, right? I mean, myself included, right? We always say he's gonna be an all-star, he's gonna be MIP, and this and that. And when he plays poorly, we're so surprised. So I think Precious is just going through his struggles, man. We don't know if he's dealing with personal problems. Like I always say, guys, there's so much we don't know behind the scenes. Personal problems. Maybe he's dealing with an injury. We don't know. It doesn't look like he's dealing with an injury the way he moves, but we don't know. Maybe he's just having a few days off, right? Or a few games off, I should say. But hope you go live for the next game. Akatsuki GVNG, thank you for being here. I absolutely will. I absolutely should be going live for the next game. And our next game is against the Wizards. Yeah, hooping for around fifth too, says Shashank. Yeah, I think the Raptors will be top five, man. It's still early, but let's see. All right, Roop says, Warwick, what do you think we're going to get for Dragic? Because I definitely think we are trading him. We definitely are. I mean, we're on a four-game winning streak, and he hasn't touched a minute of any of those four games, right? So we do need to bring his value up, though, because he's making, what, 17, $18 million? And, like, what are you going to get at this point? You're honestly just going to get fillers for Dragic, right? So we got to play him a little bit, wait a little bit longer, obviously get his value up. But I definitely think we'll probably get a good role player. I really do hope we get a 7-foot center. I've been saying that the entire offseason. I know Cam Birch and Precious have been good for us, but man, certain matchups we still need that 7-foot center. A rim protector is something we need. So Tubi says, I feel bad for our bench players because they are good enough for playing time, but there's not enough minutes to go around. Yeah, that's what a lot of people have been saying about Nick Nurse. I know we're 5-3, but a lot of people have been telling Nick Nurse to go a little bit deeper into the bench because we keep playing 8 or 9 guys. And look, it's one of those things, right? But it's one of those things. All right, I gotta get to one of my questions here. I'm not forcing you, but I can say your last name. So that's my cousin, guys. My real name is Prab. So there you go. You can't spoil it anymore. Yeah, Mike, that's my real name. But yeah, no, Birch has been big for us. Precious has been struggling a little bit for the Raptors, but Birch has been picking it up. I think he's playing solid. I think he's playing into the role, and he's doing those little push floater shots, whatever you want to call it. So I like what I'm seeing from Birch. Precious has been struggling, and it's going to happen with young players, right? We need to be patient. I've seen some crazy takes online, people saying, get rid of Birch, trade him, he doesn't belong on this team, but that's a little bit too far-fetched. But I do think the Raptors need to be patient. They're going to have up and downs, but yeah. All right, so Satwan says Precious, I think, is just experience. He went from not being utilized properly off the bench in Miami to getting crazy lobs and a lot of freedom as a starter. I'm sure he'll improve as the season goes along. Satwan, you couldn't have said it better, my friend. Absolutely. Roop says, Satwan, I agree. I think so too. This guy was averaging, 11 minutes last season, and I mean, look at Precious Achiuwa. What is he averaging this season? He's averaging at least 20 points. At least, at the very least. So let's see, Precious Achiuwa he's minutes per game, 24 minutes a game. 24.4 minutes a game for Precious Achiuwa. From last season, he was getting 11 minutes. He's playing 13 more minutes. It's a new role. It's a new system. I mean, look, his field goal percentage is 39%, but that's also because of his style of play, right? So yeah, so I think give him time, guys. Give him time. Can I see a real name? No pressure, says Ravi. I already told him my real name, man. My real name is Prab. Life of Robbo says, the way I see it at Warwick, we are number one. Once again, with the mainstream media, we are not worthy of a drama major. Plus, just like we stole the championship, we will against this Life of Robbo. Man, we're doing this. I keep saying this over and over again. Prab means divine. Prab means... My whole name is Prableen. Prableen, Mike means the enlightened one or something along the lines of that. So, but yeah, if you cut the name in half, I think it means something along the lines of what you're saying, Mike. But yeah, no, I definitely do think the Life of Robbles, I don't think the mainstream media is giving us enough credit, as always. Take any starter, take any team in the East, in the West, take their main guy off of their team, take their leading scorer. We're doing this without Pascal Siakam. Take Randall off the Knicks. Take Bradley Beal off the Wizards, so take Trae Young off the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see how well they do, right? So, look, we're a great team. We're doing really well. We're very well-rounded. I think the Raptors are a great team, and I think they'll look. Once Pascal gets back, it's actually going to be a process of integrating him into our system, right? So, again, not that he doesn't know, but just because everyone's style of play continuously changes. We got some new guys, so it's going to be fun to see how they incorporate him into our offensive and defensive schemes, but it'll be fun. Precious at 10 points per game, says Mike. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's struggling a little bit from the field, but that's also because look, his style of play. He's not really a traditional big man. He's more of like a. If you were to compare it like 10 years ago, he would more be like a power forward, right? Like a slash energy guy off of the bench, power forward who's attacking the basket. So Barnes, Ravi is out. He's had a wrist sprain. Sorry guys, I'm so excited I cannot talk. Excuse me if I'm slurring and mispronouncing everything, but Barnes is out of injury. He missed this game, so Next live stream, can I come to your house and we'll be in the live stream? Says Robbie, that's my little cousin. No, man. You're gonna spoil the live stream. I'm just joking. You can come over. Kukitsun 3. I'm sorry again if I mispronounce names. I'm not very good at pronunciation. Says he has a thumb sprain. Yeah. Andrew says we'll be a number 1 seed. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we'll be a number 1 seed? Let me get rid of the scoreboard here, guys. I want to create a poll for you guys. Where do you think the Raptors will be in terms of let me go on my live stream here. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Where do you think the Raptors will finish now that they're 5-3? I want to hear from you guys. Let me create a little poll, and I know it's gonna pause for a minute here. It's gonna be weird because I have the live stream going in my software and on my YouTube channel as well. But all right, guys. So I do apologize if it's freezing or if it sounds weird, but. Alright guys, so I do apologize if it's freezing or if it sounds weird, but alright, so I'm gonna ask you guys, I know it's a little bit of a bold take, saying the Raptors will be alright, so I'm gonna ask you guys, I know it's a little bit of a bold take, saying that the Raptors will be out of that the Raptors will be a top 3 team in the East, but I do want to hear from you guys. I want to see what you guys are saying here. I should have probably gone a little bit more realistic, and a little bit more realistic would have been better, but that's okay. Let's be optimistic here, guys. Let's be optimistic. Let me bring that scoreboard up for you guys here. All right, where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. You guys can see it live here. There you go. Sorry, guys. All right, let me get back to the questions here. Detective, how's it going? Thank you for being here, says Detective is high. This reminds me of JYD, says Life of Robbo. Who does... Oh, are you talking about Precious Achiuwa? My mind is still processing the fact that we beat a fully healthy Knicks team. What in the world, says Roop Muti, sorry. I know, man. That's surprising. That's surprising considering the fact that we're not only missing Scotty Barnes, we're missing our leading scorer, Pascal Siakam, and Fred was dealing with injuries too, right? So what happens to Barnes? He's got someone was saying a thumb, apparently. Thumb sprain, but I thought it was a wrist sprain. So it looks like I was wrong, but yeah, Barnes hopefully is back next game. But it was a grinded out win for the Raptors. It was a tough win. Your cousin really excited to be on your stream, says Mike. Yeah, he is. He's like 8 years old, so it is such a good feeling when you get a win on the road and you shut the other team down, says Detective. Absolutely, man. That was a big win for the Raptors. Look, we're now, what, 4? I believe we're 4-0 without Goran Dragic. He hasn't played in 4 games. We're 5-3, where I believe we're going to be top 3 in the East. Bulls won. Medicinal Blood says Bulls won. Boston has been surprisingly bad. Medicinal, the reason I think Boston has been bad is because of the coaching change. I know a lot of people were giving Coach Stevens heck. I think the guy's a mastermind, man. Look what he did against the Raptors in the playoffs. Nick Nurse is a mastermind of his own, and Nick Nurse had to adjust a lot because Stevens was doing the same, right? So I'm not saying the new coach is a bad hiring. I just think Coach Stevens for the Celtics, or former coach anyways, he's their GM now, I believe. It's just an amazing coach. So, and it's also a new system. So, but hey, as a Raptors fan, you love seeing the Celtics, the division rivals, struggling. So, Detective says Pacers too. That's the magic number, says Black Eagle. Got to be realistic. They're probably going to be around 5-6 seed and probably get past the first round next year, though. We're top 4 seeds, says Satwan. Yeah, realistically, I think so. I still believe so. Satwan, I'm one of those people that's overly optimistic about the Raptors. I made a video saying they'll be top 5, maybe top 4. I just created that poll for fun. I don't think they'll be first or second. But yeah. John says Trent kind of like JYD. I could see it. I could see more like... I could see... Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I could see more like maybe... I don't want to say Precious, but maybe like Chris Boucher. I know that might be a bad comparison, but I could see him being more of like JYD. When Siakam comes back, whose spot in the lineup does he take? Man, Simran's asking all the hard questions. Man, Simran, I got to drop a video on that, man. We're going to drop a video depending on how long Barnes is out and then once Siakam comes back. But That's tough, man. That's tough, man. Simran, I this is not one that's gonna be well received. I think you take out Scotty Barnes. You can't pay Gary Trent Jr. 18 million. We had him on the bench for the first game because you said you're not playing defense. Now he's playing fairly well, so that's gonna be tough. I know a lot of people are saying take Precious out of the starting lineup, but you can't have a bench of Chris Boucher, Precious Achiuwa. Where are my fingers? Precious Achiuwa and Kem Birch. So we'll see when he comes back, but hopes Barnes doesn't come off the bench, says Michael. That well, Mike, you probably don't like my take. My mind is still processing the fact that we beat a fully healthy Knicks squad, says Roop. Yeah, me too, man. You think the Raptors should trade Dragic, says Detective. I think so, man. I absolutely believe so. There's no place on Dragic, with all due respect to him, on this team anymore. You got Banton, who's surprising everyone. And then you got Malachi Flynn as well, who wants some minutes. So Dragic is kind of just taking up minutes. And if we can play Justin Champagny here and there too, right? So, and Svi Mykhailiuk, you can realistically play in like 3 different positions. You can play him at like the shooting guard. 5'6" will be success this year, given how good the East is, Mike. Yeah, I think so too, man. I know the poll was a little bit unrealistic. Let's see how the poll's looking right now. So yeah, 55% of you guys. I'm just kind of a little bit jokingly putting this poll out there. I know everyone's really excited about the win with the Raptors, but yeah, 55% of you guys say out of the top 3, followed by 23% of you guys saying the Raptors will be 22% of you guys say Raptors will be 3rd in the East. So yeah, why do you like basketball over soccer? Soccer I used to play a lot as a kid, but basketball is just special, man. Basketball is just special. What about this lineup? Fred at point guard, Trent at shooting guard, OG at power forward, as shooting guard, OG at power forward, Barnes center, Precious, Siakam come off the bench for the first few. Detective, I don't think that's... I had a hot take saying you should bring Scotty Barnes off the bench. I think that's going to be even a hotter take to say Precious and Siakam should be coming off the bench. I don't think... Siakam might just request a trade if we have him come off the bench. But if you mean just for the first few games to get him integrated, like have him play a few minutes, see how he plays, yeah, I think that makes sense. Which is, I think, what you're trying to say, Detective. I might have misinterpreted what you were writing there. But when Siakam comes back, Scotty going to start because of minute restrictions. But when Pascal comes back 100, Pascal's going to start purely because he's a vet and a good one. Scotty probably going to be our 6th man. Yeah, so I think so too. Here's the thing, right? So you can have Scotty off the bench. He's going to run that second unit. He's going to be the main guy. He gets more touches. Azan says, hey guys, hey Azan, thank you for being here. Could we speak about the fact that a jealous man tried to block Masai Ujiri? Best that ever happened. Racism still exists. And once again, mainstream media disrespect Masai, the architecture. Yeah. Life of Rob, I actually did drop a video about that. It was kind of late getting to that video. I did drop it. I made a collab with JJ Buckets. It was in the video I dropped like maybe 2-3 videos ago where I talked about how good or what is Scotty Barnes' ceiling, and then I talked about it. And that was so disrespectful, man. What they did to Masai Ujiri, like really? He brought a championship team here. He's completely turned around the Raptors organization as a whole, and you're just gonna be like, no, we don't need him. We need Bobby Webster. We can keep Bobby Webster. We'll be fine. That, I mean, life of Robos. It's unfortunate. Racism does still exist, but thankfully he's a ex-Rogers employee, so. Yeah, thankfully he's nowhere around the Raptors anymore, so we're glad to hear it. And that probably was one of the reasons I talked about in the video why we didn't hear from Masai Ujiri for the longest time regarding like a new deal. So I remember Siakam played center for a few games. Detective, I remember too. They were switching between Siakam and OG last season when we didn't have a center at Baines was supposed to be our center, but we played those guys at center. But I just don't think that style is able. You can't maintain that kind of style for like 80 plus games, right? So. Why newest Raptor Sam Decker comes with controversy. In fact, he's a 3-point shooter, still not getting any playing time. Naveen, because he's the thing with us. Excuse me, I was about to say Siakam. Sam Decker is actually one of our 14th, 15th guy off of the bench. I think that's why. I don't think he's getting minutes for that reason and that reason alone. It's not a case of that they don't want to play him. I think it's just a case of. Don't get me wrong, he is a good 3-point shooter, but. I think there's other guys ahead of him in the pecking order. That's why he's probably not seeing minutes. So, honestly, my take might not be acceptable by some, but how about Barnes as 6th man just simply for the fact that when Pascal comes to the bench and teams think they got to break, Scotty comes. Yeah, Roop, you're right. You literally stole the words out of my mouth. I want to make a video about that, but you're bang on. That's exactly why I want Scotty Barnes coming off the bench because he's probably going to be a very dangerous man that comes on. And look, you can afford to play guys a little bit less so you don't burn them out and injuries don't happen, right? Last season, we saw Nick Nurse play guys 40 plus minutes, 39 minutes on back to back games. And the style of play the Raptors have too, which is really fast transition game, you can't maintain that. That's why a lot of injuries happened last season. So um, that might be a hot take, Roop. I absolutely agree with you. Raptors played with some sort of unagi in that one. Best game of the best game in the long while, says John. Yeah, unagi. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, friends. They did, man. That was a special win for the Raptors. Honestly, that third quarter just got me so energized. I was not planning on streaming today, but I was sleepy. I was having a lazy day. It's raining outside. I've been telling all you guys, but man, I was just like, all right, I gotta get on the stream. This game alone just brought me so much energy, man. Who needs coffee when you got the Raptors playing like this? That was impressive without Barnes and without Siakam, says Kuberin. Yeah, Kuberin, that was major impressive. OG Anunoby absolutely carried the Raptors, and a lot of other guys stepped up as well. Jalen Green has been disappointing so far, says Mike. Honestly, a lot of rookies have been disappointing outside of maybe, I should say, a lot of top 5 rookies. You could even say maybe top 6. I know Josh Giddey from Oklahoma City is playing really well, but some of our top 5 rookies, besides maybe Evan Mobley too, haven't been really like outstanding. Their shooting percentages have been bad. We know Jalen sucks. I don't want to throw too much shade at him, but he hasn't been shooting well as well. So Serge says, "Hey brother, great to see you doing another live stream 4 in a row, and we just beat the Knicks with no Siakam or Barnes. Things are looking great." Serge, I absolutely agree, man. I'm still getting goosebumps. The game's over for what, like 10-15 minutes now? I'm like, I got shivers down my spine. I'm not even exaggerating, guys. I got hairy ass arms, and look, my hair is still rising up, man. Just thinking about it, what a beautiful game that was. That third quarter especially. The Warriors report, do you think Scotty B will win the Rookie of the Season? Says local FN. I think it all depends on how how Scotty Barnes will be once Pascal gets back. Like, what is our starting lineup going to look like? How many touches is he going to get? Is Pascal getting, how many touches is Pascal going to take away from Scotty is the main question. Because we know Pascal's obviously going to take some touches away, but is Scotty Barnes, let's take a look at Scotty Barnes' statistics here, how many shots he's taking per game, right? So Scotty Barnes for the season, let's see here. Where did he go? Yeah, so Scotty Barnes for the season, 18 points, 8.9 rebounds, 2 assists. His usage rate is 21.4% right now. It looks like it doesn't give me shots per minute, but for majority of the games, he's been taking 17, 14, 17 shots, 8 shots, 12 shots, 17, 13, 10 shots, 10 shots, 10 shots. He's not going to get that when Pascal gets back, but it depends on how many shots he's still going to get. You can still play off the bench and still take 10, 12 shots, right? So it entirely depends, man. It entirely depends. Roop says, all right, have a good night. Great to watch the stream. Keep up the awesome work. Roop, I really do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all you guys being here. Really do appreciate it. Barnes, front runner for right now, Rookie of the Year, says Mike. I think so too. Azan says, the Raptors, when they play together, can be special, especially since so many players played so many minutes. Azan, man, I absolutely agree. So many, it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but a lot of guys like Cam Birch had a huge game today. It was his defense that really stepped it up, and some of the shots he made were really timely for the Raptors, and that was big for the Raptors. Nobody gives love to OG. His job is the worst best. He's going to hold the hero of the next team, and yeah, life of Robbo, you're absolutely right. Like Nick Nurse said, he's going to be guarding the other team's best player. And look, Julius Randle's no easy feat too. Julius Randle's 250 pounds, I believe. OG Anunoby's 232. So that's not an easy assignment. Look, let me pull it up here. Julius Randle, yeah, he's 250 pounds. He's got 2 inches of height on OG. He's also got 20 plus pounds on OG. So when is Siakam back, says Kuberin? I don't know. Hopefully another 10-15 days. That's what a lot of people are saying. Ravi says, gotta go. Bye. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Our Serge says our starting 5, once we're healthy, I predict Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., OG, Barnes, and Siakam. I think a lot of people want that, but I don't know. The only thing, Serge, I would say about that is, you obviously have to give Precious minutes, right? Because he's a young guy. He needs minutes. Chris Boucher needs minutes. So does Cam Bird. So do you want to play those 3 guys off the bench is the only thing. Raptors won NBA anniversary 75 games, says Detective. Yeah. Hopefully Pascal comes back sometime this month. Mike, he's expected to be back mid-November. He's already he was sent down to the G League. They have already recalled him, so I'm assuming he's ahead of schedule. So hopefully within the next 10 days, I'm really hoping he's gonna be back. But ever since the second Raptors dominated, yeah, Detective, you know it, man. The Raptors at one point were down 18 points. And then that second quarter was huge, but that third quarter, they absolutely stepped it up. That was massive for us. Everyone was stepping it up. OG obviously was having a big game. Everyone was having a big game, man. I can't even express how happy I was watching that third quarter. Siakam is predicted to come back mid-November, says Satwant. Yeah, he is. Serge says, I'm not sure about Boucher's future minutes. Nurse expressed his dismay with his performance recently over Twitter. Yeah, I heard about that too. He says he needs to play better. I think he has been. Next time I'll try to catch a live stream. I love your shit, says Life of Robbles. Hey, no worries, man. I honestly just started live streaming in the third quarter. I was telling everyone I was feeling lazy, feeling tired. It's dark, gloomy weather out. It's raining out, and that third quarter just gave me so much energy. I was like, all right, I gotta get on live stream, man, with you guys. So but no, I appreciate it. Life of Robbles. Anyways, good night. Gotta go, and yeah, bye, says Ravi. All right, thank you for being here. Fans don't turn on Spicy when he comes back. He's gonna be rusty as hell. Mike, I think so too, man. Have you seen how skinny Pascal has been? That's the only thing that worries me. I know he's talked about this last season when he said, I lost some weight, but it allows me to be quicker, but I really don't hope it affects his game that much. He looks really, really skinny. He hasn't touched a weight this summer. A-Rob says, with the emergence of our bench, do you think we can package Goran Boucher for a difference maker? Consolidate our two players for one? A-Rob, I think you could take it even a step further if you want. I don't want to throw out my predictions yet. I'm going to make a video once we get closer to the trade deadline, or at least 20 plus games into the season. But I don't want to ruin any I don't want to ruin any surprises for you guys, so I'll keep mum on that. But yeah, I definitely do think that's the case, that Raptors could do something like that. So I think the Raptors will do something like that. I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, there's something coming. But Satwan says, yeah, Boucher's offense has not been great, but his defense alone has been good enough for at least a few minutes. Yeah, Satwan, that's what the issue was with with Nick Nurse when he was calling him out. He said Boucher needs to play better defense. So yeah, Boucher's offense, A-Rob says include poor Flynn. Yeah, he's been in the doghouse, but at least he got minutes today. How many minutes did Malachi Flynn play? And the thing was too, he was playing in the fourth quarter. So yeah, Flynn got 10 minutes today, which is huge for him considering he wasn't getting any. So, and he was playing some very important minutes in the fourth quarter. So speaking of the NBA trade deadline, I read that we're still looking to ship Goran to. Really, Serge, I gotta look into that. I would not be surprised. Hey, considering the struggles of Dallas Mavericks, let's see if they're playing today. The Dallas Mavericks have not looked good, and Luka hasn't looked the best either. So it's good for us Raptors fans. We'll get more from Dallas, hopefully. Still too early to trade Boucher. He fits in the kind of player Messiah likes. Yeah, no, Mike, I do like him too. Don't get me wrong. I would hate to get rid of Boucher. The only thing is he's on such a friendly deal right now where he's making like $9 million, I believe. $8-9 million, and he's a free agent this upcoming offseason. You know he's going to demand somewhere around the 12 to 15. So that's the thing. Do the Raptors want to pay him for another 2-3 seasons? That's the big question. Who do you think the number one option will be for the Raptors when Pascal comes back? Local. I think it's going to be one of those where you have a lot of options. It's going to be like 1A and 1B with Pascal and OG, and then you got some really nice pieces to surround him with. You got Gary Trent Jr., who's, you know, he's inconsistent, but he's still someone who can shoot. You got Fred VanVleet, and then you got Svi Mykhailiuk off the bench, and of course you got Scotty Barnes as well, right? And then Precious and Khem Birch can hold their own at the center. So it's going to be fun to see when Pascal comes back. So we need a third string seven. Mike, that's what I have been saying this entire offseason. Like, I was literally screaming when the Raptors did not sign a 7-foot center. In fact, I went so insane. I was bashing the Sam Decker signing when they signed him because I said we need a 7-foot center, but the Raptors just I think so too, Mike. We're gonna definitely need that come playoff time. So how much is Dragic making, and when will we get to free? He will get to free agency. So detective, he's on his last year of his contract, and Dragic is making about $18 million. So we need to when we're getting back, we have to match salaries or at least close. So we're gonna have to get someone that's making that much, around 16, $17 million. So it's gonna be hard to trade Dragic, but we need to boost his value up a little bit before we even trade him. So I think we send Flynn down to the G League. He's a great player, but Banton is just way too good for being a second rounder, at least in the G League. Flynn will get playing time to improve his game. Satwan says, yeah, I think he should be getting minutes here, but obviously, clearly, Nick Nurse is seeing something we don't, so that's why he's not getting minutes. But I think so too. If he's not getting minutes here, send him down to the G League, let him play a little bit more. I'll be honest, for his size, Precious plays the 5 really well. Serge, I absolutely agree, man. Precious Achiuwa plays it so well, in fact. Like, the guy is what, 6? He's 6'8". Precious, that's Precious. And he can bang with some of the bigger guys out there. He's only like 227 pounds, I believe. Precious Achiuwa. Like, he's banging with some really big guys down there. So props to Precious, man. He's a really tough guy. And he's still so young too, right? So Raptors had more rebounds than the Knicks. The team hustled. Absolutely, Detective. They did. They've been hustling this entire season, man. That's what our moto's been about. Transition game and hustling. In my opinion, Raptors should not trade Dragic and let him walk in free agent to free up some cap space. It depends. It depends. You do make a good point, Detective. The only thing is, you do make a good point. I want to digest and break this down, because the thing is, you trade Dragic, you have to acquire money back, right? That's the thing. That's what people don't realize. And if you're acquiring money back, you have to either acquire expired contracts, or you're gonna get some that are beyond this season, right? So you do make some good points. We'll have to wait and see what the Raptors do, but it's going to be interesting. It's not easy to trade away $18 million either. So OG's like 6'7" or 6'8". Yeah, OG's 6. He's listed at 6'7", but without shoes, he's like 6'6", man. OG, because that's how tall. Scotty Barnes is. And Scotty Barnes looks a little bit taller than OG Anunoby, but yeah, OG Anunoby is actually 6'7", but I believe he's more like 6'6". I have to go. See you later. Detective, thank you for being here. I'm so excited about Barnes. Once he develops a three-point shot, he will be MVP caliber. Arshweir says hello. Hi, Arshweir. How are you doing? Mike, man, he's going to be... Like, I know it sounds so bold. I mean, it sounds so, like, still saying this over and over again. I see a lot of Giannis and Scotty Barnes. And look, a lot of people have posted that video of Scotty Barnes a few days ago where he took, like, a 3-step full court, right? So I talked about this in my video about how high his ceiling is. I think so. He's going to be special. Raptors, no Scotty, no Siakam, no problem, says Archware. Yeah, man. Beautiful game today. Beautiful game. Everyone played amazing. Everyone played amazing. OG obviously stepped it up. Trent was making some clutch shot. Sui Mihailik was big. In the first quarter, he didn't score anything, but then it just got better as the game went along. Remember Chuck Hayes? He played for the Rockets and he was 6'6". I remember Chuck Hayes was at Surge. I'm going to give you a demo here. He was that guy who and then shot the free throw like that. That's that guy. He played for the Raptors too, did he not? I believe he was acquired in that Rudy Gay trade. Correct me if I'm wrong, Serge. I remember the guy. He had a funny three. He was super slow, as in remembers. Yeah, Chuck Hayes was super slow, but he was one of those guys that, although he was 6'6", man, the guy played with heart though. He was like a PJ Tucker, but taller and bigger. Not taller, but you know, like chunkier. Chuck played for the Raptors. He did. Yeah, A-Rob, you remember that. He shot free throws literally on his tiptoes. He did. Tippy toes. Medicinal blood says laugh out loud. Yep. Have you guys seen that video of, it's on YouTube if you search it up. It says Chuck Hayes free throw. And Allen Iverson's there and he's laughing. This is like an old video because they're just like, everyone, when he's shooting free throws, everyone gets ready for the rebound. But it's because he shoots it so slow and then he goes on his tippy toes. Like you said, Serge. All right, Satwan says Scotty is what everyone wanted Simmons to be with splashed of the Greek freak. Raptors got a good developmental team. Scotty is willing to put in the work and has the confidence. We got a hilarious gem. No, man. He's, Satwan, you're bang on. That's literally what everyone was hoping for with Ben Simmons. But the important thing is he's such a humble guy. Like when you watch his interviews, I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram, but he's friends with everyone. He's smiling. He's happy. He's super down to earth. He doesn't have that ego like a lot of NBA players do. Like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. So I saw the video. Yeah, AI's reaction was priceless, says Serge. I signed that too. That was funny. Brother, hope your channel blows up. I like how you don't bash players when they have a bad game. Mike, I do appreciate that. Well, the thing is, like, come on, man. They're human beings, right? Like, we all deal with personal problems. People act like NBA players aren't, like, human beings. They deal with personal problems. They deal with injuries. And not all of those injuries are made public, right? Maybe you got a back stiffness. Maybe your shoulder's acting up. We don't know. There's a lot of little stuff that people deal with. And I don't know. I don't think it's right to bash players. I understand if you're criticizing a player, that's a different issue. Don't get me wrong. Like, we always criticize Dragic, right? But Dragic is like 30 is not 66. He's 36, 35, 36 years old, man. Just the fact that he's playing in the NBA is pretty awesome, right? So, do you think Delano B is a good pickup from the Raptors? If so, how much of a role do you think he will have for the Raptors this season? Says local FN. So, Delano Banton, I'm not going to lie, guys. I got to apologize to you guys, and I don't want to. I know Amateur Hour Sports always makes videos about how he was wrong, so I don't want to copy his title, but I was completely wrong about Delano Banton, man. When they drafted him, I made a video saying they should have drafted Jericho Sims. They should have drafted this guy. I had no idea who Delano Banton is, but man, am I ever happy the Raptors drafted him, because he's like, this is just unheard of what he's doing, man. He's 46th 46th pick, and he's doing all of this, man. Like, it's amazing to see. He's a Canadian. That's a bonus. He's a 6'9". That's a bonus, because we know the Raptors love their 6'9" guys, 6'8", 6'9" guys. He's handling the ball. He plays good defense. He attacks a basket. And the most amazing thing about Delano Banton, which has really impressed me, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, is the fact that he's not turning the ball over as much. So it's like Delano Banton has been doing so much. And we saw a lot of turnovers in the summer league, and he's playing better now than he is in the summer league, which is crazy to think, given the talent differential between summer league and NBA, right? So I love that pick, man. And they've been scouting this guy. Yeah, Mike, you're right. They've been scouting this guy since he was like 16 years old, I believe. They've been keeping an eye on him. It's funny. It's almost like not creepy, but it's like they've been mentoring and monitoring his progress for like 4 or 5 years now, so it's crazy. Any word on Fred VanVleet's hand? Says Phil. Let me check my updates, Phil. Not that I know of, but I appreciate you guys being here again. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys being here. If you guys want to like and sub, that'd be awesome. If you guys want to follow me on IG, it's the Warch Report. Twitter is Warch. No, not that. Yeah, no, nothing on Fred VanVleet yet. I hope his hand is okay, Phil, because we already have enough injuries, right? So, I still believe that we should have picked Sims at 47, but I'm happy with Banton and hoping David Johnson develops. Yeah, Satwan, me too. Man, Jericho Sims, that guy is just, like, what is he putting up? Is he even playing, or has he been sent to the G League? I believe the Knicks picked him up. I really like Jericho Sims. He's an athletic big. He moves well. That's why I was so big on him, and I wanted the Raptors to... that's why I wanted the Raptors... Yeah, He's played what? The guy's played 8 minutes, 1.5 points, 2 rebounds, but he's athletic, man. This guy's, he would have been perfect too. He's 6'9". I thought he was 7 foot. Jericho Sims is 6'9", 250 pounds, perfect size. He would have been nice, man. He would have been perfect for them. But look, I don't know. Banton, I'm happy with. I don't know how David Johnson's going to be. I think he needs a little bit more work and confidence, but let's see what happens. I don't doubt our scouting ability after questioning Delano Banton and them proving us wrong. And a lot of people were questioning Scotty Barnes as well, right? So I can't wait for you to blow up so I can brag that I've been watching here since 2K. Satamant, I really do appreciate that. In fact, I appreciate all of you guys, man. All the love and support you guys have shown me is absolutely amazing. I can't thank you guys enough for everything. But yeah, guys, I'll take a few more questions and I'll end the stream here. But let's take a few more questions here and let's see what you guys think about the Raptors. And yeah, let's end the stream. All right. Serge says, ready for a bold statement. Our last matchup against Orlando convinced me that Barnes Soggy's. Oh, Serge, no doubt about that. I think it was. Again, I don't want to get on the hate train and say we made the right decision, but. Like, Suggs has just been downright struggling with his shooting percentages, man. Like, let's pull his statistics up. Barnes has been, what? Excuse me, like 50+% from the field. Magic are actually playing today as well. Let's see how they did. Oh, Magic won. They beat the Timberwolves. Suggs 15 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. 5 of 14 from the field, 35% from the field. Um, Look, Suggs is shooting 30% from the field, man. I'm not trying to hate on Suggs. I know it's early on to the season. He's shooting 25% from the 3-point line. And we got Scotty Barnes, who a lot of people said can't shoot the 3. 25%. Remember that, guys, because I'm looking at Scotty Barnes' three-point percentage right now. And Scotty Barnes here, I'm losing my voice here. Excuse me, guys. Scotty Barnes shooting 22%. Jalen Suggs is shooting, I believe, 25%. So he's not shooting that much better than him, but his field goal percentage is like 30%, right? So, man, did we ever get lucky picking Scotty Barnes? That's for sure. Mike says Masai said if Banton were to declare for a draft next year, he would have been a first-round pick. You think so, Mike? I did not hear that, but that's wow. That does not surprise me. David says Barnes did shoot around before the game. He will be okay, says David. Yeah, I really hope so too. Champagny looked nice. John, absolutely agree. He looked really nice. Small sample size. He plays bigger than he is. He really does. He got 5 rebounds or something in 6 points or 6 minutes played. So I like Justin Champagny. He plays his role well. He doesn't force shot. He doesn't force his game. I like players that play within their game. And look, he's gonna get better too, right? So local FN says, how long will Barnes be out? We don't know yet. He was a game time decision, I believe, for today, and then ultimately we found out that he was out. Not gonna lie, I was pissed when we took Barnes over Suggs, but as I saw the energy and his reaction to getting picked, I warmed up to him and so glad we took him over. We took Barnes over Suggs. That's one. So the thing about Scotty Barnes and both Jalen Suggs, I said this, that if there's 2 players in this year's NBA draft, and obviously this was pre-draft, there's 2 players that fit the Raptors mold of good defense, hard-nosed, hard workers. That was Scotty Barnes and Jalen Suggs. And look, they had an option between the two. So I'm really impressed by what I've seen with Scotty Barnes as well. Fourth quarter sports says another Raptors W. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What a big win that was. What a big win that was for the Raptors. We're 5-3. 4 straight wins. And now we got the Wizards, who just lost today. So I wish they gave us an updated standings here, guys. I want to show you where the Raptors currently stand. Oh, so it looks like the Raptors are still 7th, even though they have 5 wins. There's 7 teams in the East that have 5 wins. Wow, this no kidding. People weren't joking when I still down to collab. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Fourth quarter, man. Message me on IG. I'm always down to collab, my friend. Just message me there, and yeah, we can collab. But yeah, man, Raptors. The standings are funky. Look, guys. Is it number 6, David? I don't know. My standings are showing me something else. They're showing me we're behind the 76ers, who are 5-2. Unless the 76ers lost today. Yeah, no, the 76ers won. So, yeah. Mike says, if your channel blows up, are you gonna quit? No, Mike. The thing with YouTube is people don't realize, for like even the top YouTube guys, even if you're getting like, I'm gonna be straightforward and honest with you guys here. You don't make anything on YouTube. Like you're making like $5 if your video gets like maybe 2,000 views. So it's like it's pretty pathetic how little you make from YouTube. You make it because it's fun, man. You don't make it for money. NBA set one. Yeah, it's Mike. It's horrible, man. Like even when you make if you get 10,000 views, which is actually fairly hard to get, you make like $55, and like you probably not even joking, Mike's on some days. Like it's easy to do post game videos because you know what you're talking about. When you're really getting creative with some ideas, you have to find information, pictures, everything. It could be like a 2 to 4 hour jumps between recording, editing, putting information together, and like 4 hours you're making like $55. Like you get more working minimum paying job. But yeah, no way I'd quit, man. And the thing with sports is too, Mike, even if your channel does blow up, the thing is sports is so limited, especially because I'm only covering the Raptors, right? So Jacob, how's it going? Satwan, that's okay. You're saying you can't spell, I can't speak, man. I'm so excited, and I'm losing my voice here. But yeah, Jacob says Raptors won or lost. Raptors won, my friend. Raptors won. The score is right up there, 113-104 for the Raptors. So, Jacob, the Raptors beat the Knicks. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley had monster games, says Jacob. Yeah, fourth quarter, you know, man. I think it's a lot of work. Love your videos, bro, says Lovepreet. Thank you, Lovepreet. I appreciate the support, but man, YouTube is a lot of work, guys. If you're looking to make money in YouTube, It's very unlikely, especially with sports, because sports is limited audience, so you're not making a lot. All right, let's see how that poll looks. Let's see, where did it go? Raptors won all 3 road games, says David. Yeah, I just checked the box score for the Magic's game. Suggs was awful from the three again, but he put up 15, 4, and 1. Yeah, so that's one. He was like 30 somewhat percent from the field in total. So I don't want to bash the guy, but he's really struggled from the field, man. I know it's early into the season, but boy, oh boy, that's been crazy. Local FN says, thanks for the stream, man. I'm glad you answered all my questions. Have a good night and good job on the stream. I'll make sure to come back next time. Local FN, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for your video pod. You look forward to yours and Amateur Hour Sports Daily, says Mike. Mike, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate your support, brother. All right, guys, I will be ending it. I know it's getting a little bit late. I just want to thank you guys for your support of this channel. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys want to like, if you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. And thank you once again for being here. And have yourselves a great night, guys.